Hey guys, what's up? It's Amanda here, and welcome back to my channel, Hoot of the Sims. So today we are doing a speed build, surprise, surprise, of a wedding store, I guess is what you could call it. I don't know. It's more for the brides. I don't think I put any like groomsmen or groom outfits in the build, but this is a retail store for clothing, for weddings, for the bride and her bridesmaids or bridezillas, whatever you prefer. But yeah, that's the build concept. It's very, very cool, honestly. Like, I'm actually really happy with how this build turned out. I did do this build, oh god, how long ago was this? I've been saving this speed build to, like, do this voiceover for a very, very long time. She's been on the gallery, I would say, for at least months. Like, months. Not just a month. Like, months. So yeah, it was a really fun build to kind of play around with because I've never really built a retail store, like legitimately ever have built a retail store in The Sims. And I don't know why that is, to be honest with you. I just have never done it. And this was kind of a fun thing for me to do because it was a new concept, it was a new thing for me, and it was really, really fun. But it got a little complicated because I had this really awesome idea of having this weird, like, split level thing in the middle where where your brides check out the clothing that they buy and stuff. And that's what that weird rectangle is in the middle. I wasn't sure how it would actually work, but it's really awesome. I like it a lot. And it was a really fun process to kind of play around with and see how it would turn out because it turned out well, in my opinion. I don't know. So if you guys are looking for a nice wedding store to kind of, for, storyline purposes, of course, because not everybody uses this kind of playability option. Like, you just, go into cast and you're like, oh, here's a wedding dress, But if you actually want to, like, make your gameplay a little bit more realistic, a wedding store retail center for just brides is a very fun thing to play around with. I use this for, God, I don't know if I used it in a Let's Play, but I've definitely used this on Twitch before, where I've had my brides go shopping at this store and, physically go there with their bridesmaids and stuff and just hang out together. So it's a really fun thing to do and try out in your game, and I highly recommend doing it. Just because it's, I don't know, it's just really unique, and it's really fun, honestly. So, yeah. And I also made a second floor. It's not functional. There's nothing on this second floor. However, I made it a sunroom kind of concept. So basically, as you see, there's two flat roofs that don't have the sunroom. And then this middle room, or the middle roof part, is what I added a sunroof to. And then I just removed the ceiling. So it looks like a really cool, open, bright wedding store. It was really cool to kind of play around with, and I don't know, I thought it turned out super nice. It's really cool. I've never done this kind of thing before with the sunroof in just a section of the roof. I a lot of the times make greenhouses, and obviously the entire roof is glass because that's how greenhouses are. But I don't know, it was just really, really cool. See how it kind of, like, you can see all the way down to the bottom floor, and it was awesome. My original idea was actually to put a tree in the center of that small little, down area, what I'm doing right now with the stairs. I was going to put a tree in the middle, but then I was like, you know what? It'd be really cool to have the register where they check out be in that middle area. So it kind of separates the build a little bit, and there's only one central zone where they can go and purchase their dresses. So I thought that was kind of a fun concept to play around with, and like I said, I think it turned out really, really cool. But yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I haven't really pre-recorded since Thanksgiving, so this is kind of strange for me. Also, just a heads up for everybody watching my videos and like my videos, I am actually sending my computer in to get repaired. The hinge on my MSI gaming laptop is pretty much busted. I've never dropped this computer ever. I treat it better than myself. I treat it better than my car. I would literally put my car in neutral and push it off a cliff before ever treating this computer badly. So that being said, I baby the crap out of this thing. And I was reading up on some blog posts with this issue, and apparently this happens because the manufacturer thinks it's a genius idea to tighten the hinges so hard that over time, that wear and tear of opening and closing your laptop screen causes this hinge issue. And I think it's absolutely ridiculous. So, without further ado, you guys are probably going to be missing or not seeing as many uploads in the next couple of weeks. And that is why I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, because I don't know any other way of doing that except for in a video. And by the time you see this, if you see it like months after, hey, you survived the drought. And this information wouldn't pertain to you. But I figured I would share it with my current subscribers that love watching my content on a regular basis. Very small group of people. However, it's still necessary to share what's going on in my life and why you're not going to be seeing as many uploads. So yeah, fun stuff. I took her to Best Buy, her as in my computer. I took my computer into Best Buy to see what they could do about it, the Geek Squad. And originally when I called them, they were like, oh yeah, sure, bring it in. We'll give it a consultation. It sounds like we could fix it. Brought it in, they're like, oh, no, we can't fix this. You're going to have to go through the manufacturer. I'm like, really? Like, okay, so you made me believe that you guys maybe would be able to do something. And now you're just like, nope, we can't do it. It's like, really? You just wasted my time. Like, come on. I literally clocked out of work to bring this in for the consultation. And that's what they told me. And I was like, are you kidding me? You know, like, come on, you guys, come on. So I have to actually get her shipped out to the MSI headquarters where they do repairs and stuff, and that is located in California. Now, if you guys don't know where I'm from, I live in Minnesota, and I was talking to a representative from MSI themselves, and they said that it could be anywhere between 3 to 4 days for it to ship to MSI, and then after that, they fix it. And who knows how busy they're going to be at the repair center. So that might be, 3 days there, maybe more. And if I'm lucky, maybe less. But then they also ship it back. So apparently they have this deal with their priority shipper. And they have a 2-day policy. So if it doesn't arrive in the 2 days, like apparently the shipment company kind of gets a little slap on the wrist, So it sounds like they try to do their best to get packages back and products back to the people who needed the repair. So that's kind of a good thing. But we'll see how reliable that actually is and what that actually entails. But yeah, I have to deal with that. It's not fun. I literally just spent, maybe an hour backing up all my files in my computer just in case. So if you guys are going through anything similar with repairs and you have to send it into a manufacturer, especially if it's actual, internal repairs, so let's say your motherboard is acting weird, or your computer is dying and the battery is super low. Those are internal issues and not cosmetic issues. And I highly recommend, if you're going through something like this, back up all your files for sure. For me, with just my broken hinge, I don't know if that was necessary, but I did it just in case. It's always good to have backup files, especially if you have important data and information that you need to save on your computer. For me, I just backed up all my Sims files, all my current YouTube videos that I have not edited or, uploaded with my thumbnails and stuff. I backed up all my mods for The Sims 4. I backed up all my screenshots. I'm going to be backing up my saves for The Sims 4 because I'm not ready to back up my saves until I ship her out. You know what I mean? I'm going to be sending her out on Monday, the 9th of December. So I've got a couple more days to do that. And I really hope, highly doesn't make any sense. I really hope that I don't forget to do that because that would be very, 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 very upsetting. But I figured, you know what? I'm probably going to be playing The Sims before I ship this out on Monday. So I'll wait until the very last minute to back up my saves and I'll be good to go. Hopefully. But yeah, I figured I would share with all of you what's going on and why you probably won't see any uploads. And that is why. I'm going to try to schedule a few, the ones that I have done. A lot of the YouTube videos that I currently have done are speed builds. And I don't want to upload a crap ton of speed builds in a row, if that makes any sense. I just think it's not fun for anybody just to only get speed builds for a couple of weeks. So it might be pretty sparse, but this one's probably going up mid next work week. So anywhere between the 9th and what day is the Friday of next week? Anywhere between the 9th and the 13th. This video will be up and live for you all to watch. Sorry, I'm like burping and talking at the same time. If you guys are, new to my channel, hi, my name's Amanda, and I burp and record my videos. It's just a weird thing that happens. I don't know why. But that's what happens when I record videos. Yay. My returning subscribers kind of already know that. I think pretty much in every single video, I at least have one instance where I'm like stuttering over my words because I'm burping. And I promise I don't really burp a lot in real life. I think it's just the fast talking in these speed builds and my Let's Plays that do it. It's kind of a weird thing. Like if you watch me in Twitch too, it doesn't happen every stream because there are slow moments. But oftentimes than not, it does happen. And I don't know why. I can't give you an explanation for that at all. So yeah. So originally this area here was supposed to be a sitting room, but then I realized that there was no bathroom on the lot at all, and I was like, okay, that's kind of a problem, especially if your sim really needs to go to the bathroom and you go to the wedding shop, A lot of the times your sims won't spend a lot of times at this, a lot of time at retail stores, but I figured it'd be a good idea to give them somewhere to go to the bathroom. And not just a pee bush, especially if somebody doesn't have get together with the bushes and stuff. I was like, okay, that small little room, no matter how much I really liked how it turned out, I had to turn it into a bathroom. It was just essential. And I realized that, I don't remember if I realized that while I was recording the video or after the video, but it was a thing. I had to change it. And now it's a bathroom and it's completely functional, just like the rest of the build. And I don't know, oh my gosh, you guys, you have no idea how happy I am with this build. Literally looking at it from when I built it about 2 months ago and now, because I'm watching this as I'm doing my voiceover, I realized that I really did do a good job. Like, I might even joking with myself here. A lot of the times when I go back and I save speed builds and I do voiceovers, way later, I'm not too fond of the speed builds, but this one I can say that I'm really happy with how it turned out. It just gives you those modern wedding day vibes, if that makes any sense, like the grays and the blacks, having it look super fancy in the inside. So I'm guessing that this definitely is meant for maybe higher class sims who have a lot of money to spare on wedding dresses, and just for the essence of the retail store, because I feel like it's very fancy in the inside. If you went to like David's Bridals or something like that, which is a really popular wedding store, at least where I'm from in Minnesota, the insides do not look like this. I promise. They look like any old retail store, really, except for, minus the fact that there's literally wedding dresses everywhere on racks and on walls and on mannequins and stuff like that. But for some reason, I just think that this gives off the vibes of a pretty well-off sim that has a lot of money to spare just for the essence of the store when they go in and try on their dresses or, God knows what else. Here's where I realized, oh crap, we need a bathroom. So this is a gender-neutral bathroom. As you can see, the door is actually not even assigned to be a bathroom. What I mean by assigned is that it doesn't have the male, female, or the gender-neutral bathroom doors. It's just a 2-wide block door that your Sims can use and go into. And I think that was important because who knows who's going to be in the store. And I think that it helps with symmetry as well when I use the double doors, because as you can see, it's a 4-wide block room, and if I would have used a 1-block door, it would have looked kind of weird. It wouldn't have been symmetrical. If you're inside of the store looking at those doors to the bathroom, it just wouldn't have worked as well. So I'm kind of happy that I used those double doors as well. Very smart on my part, honestly. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I know what I'm doing. But yeah, this build was a lot of fun to do. I realized that those really cool pool lights would look awesome here. Just because it looks like a really long paneled light that just, kind of fits above the mirror, honestly. It just adds a lot more light into the room and the space, especially when you have open ceilings like this build does. You need all the light you can get, no matter what time of day. We have a landline. Yep. We have a landline. I kid you not, guys. Oh boy. I kid you not, every time. Oh my god. Every time I'm recording a YouTube video, the home phone rings. Every time. It doesn't fail. I'm gonna answer this and see. I'm gonna answer this, okay? I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. That was my parents. They were calling because they're ordering dinner for me. Very grateful for that. Anyways, that was my dad calling repetitive amount of times to make sure he got my order right because I wanted a Blanco chimichanga. And for those of you who don't know what a chimichanga is, it's oh my god, the best Mexican food you will ever have, ever. If you like white cheese, if you like meat in, your burrito, chimichanga, if you don't like meat, it works for everybody. And it's so good. It's so good. So basically, it's like a flour-wrapped tortilla with, chicken and other ingredients and spices in the inside. And then there's like melted white cheese on top of it. And oh my gosh, you guys, you have no idea how good it is. You don't eat it like a burrito. You actually would eat this type of recipe with a fork because of all the cheese on the outside. It wouldn't allow you to kind of pick it up, But oh my god, it's so good. I'm so excited for dinner now. You guys have no idea. I'm so excited. But yeah. What's your guys' favorite foods? I know that's kind of a weird thing, and I don't care if any of you comment. Just figured I would ask because this is a happy channel here, and I like to hear what your guys' thoughts are on literally anything I ask you if you're willing to share. What's your guys' favorite type of Mexican food or just food in general? Let me know in the comments below because, oh my goodness, food is life, man. Not even kidding. Food is like one of my favorite things to talk about just because there are so many different recipes and ways to cook things and it's just so versatile. Everybody eats, so we all have our favorite foods, I hope, or we all like food at least. I mean, a type of food at least. I don't know. There's some people who are pickier than others, but there's so many other people who, will just eat whatever. Like myself, I will literally tear down anything that you give me. Not a big fan of what do you call it? I guess American food. Not a big fan of American food. Not a burgers type of person, if that makes any sense. I just think they're kind of gross and greasy. And honestly, they don't have a lot of flavor unless you add a crap ton of toppings. And for me, that's where a lot of calories lie when you eat burgers. And I don't like doing that. The only thing I put on my burgers is mustard and maybe Swiss cheese if we have it. But I'm just not a big burger person. I know that's kind of weird. Same for hot dogs. I kind of refuse to eat hot dogs. So just grilled foods in general are not, I'm not a fan personally. But if you guys are, then that's good. Everybody's different. Everybody's allowed to like their own things. So definitely share what your favorite foods are in the comments below. I'm very, very excited to see what you guys like. I'm absolutely obsessed with Italian foods and stuff like that too. I think Italian is so good. Pizzas, pastas, you name it, lasagna. I know it's a type of pasta, but you know what I mean. They have such good food. Such good food. And Italian salads, you guys, oh my god, to die for. To die for. I'm getting really, really hungry, as you can see, because I can't shut up about food. But yeah, sorry, and there's the bird clock. A lot of background noises today. But I figured I would just let you guys know that I didn't forget about my channel. It's a computer issue. I have to get the hinge fixed. Just a heads up again. I'm really sorry that this is happening. Obviously, I didn't want this to happen. I'm really frustrated because I'm going to be without my computer for at least a week, it looks like. So not happy at all about that. But anyways, guys, this is coming to the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave me a huge like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys don't miss a upload. Plus, it also lets me know that you guys enjoy my content and I should continue making content for you all. And that's it. Until next time, hoot out!